Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Nemanja Matic. He's a top-class defensive midfielder. He's physically dominant and is excellent at using those long legs to pinch the ball away with a clean tackle. He's a great anticipator of the game and just seems to be able to slot in wherever he's needed most, snuffing out opposition attacks before they can really get going.
Well, quite no argument from me. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
After 14 minutes is number 19, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's lost his man here. There's the hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he gets rid in a hurry. Lobbed in behind. Brahim Diaz. Maitland-Niles trying to keep this in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well-timed, excellent interception. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Cherki, nicely spread.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Son Heung-min. And Robertson. Rodri. Chooses to go crossfield. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Decent progress down the left. Benrahma. Bellingham. And Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's a good ball played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he spark a counter here? And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're underway again. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a 1-goal lead. He's picked his way through. They've managed to get it away. Niakate. Matic. Now it's Lacazette. Lyon finding their passes. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they... Mbappe! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Benrahma. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, that's fabulous.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Brahim Diaz. Pass is just off target. Tolisso. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Can he finish? Cleared without complication. Benrahma. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, really good feet. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
71 minutes is
A case now
Number
of
6.
complete control.
substitution.
Threads one in. Lacazette. No, he's seen through all of that. Shifted upfield. Brahim Diaz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Benrahma. He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's being shifted off it. Brahim Diaz gets it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Bellingham. Son Heung-min. Benrahma. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Now
time.
the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's kept it out just. Son Heung-min can get it clear. Matic with the cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Paris Saint-Germain really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
That's... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
there's been
and
a
welcome to
terrific
today's
atmosphere
match.
here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this great leap! He will be livid with himself. They've played it short. Paris Saint-Germain can start a counter here. Mbappe. He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing.
Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And it's hoisted clear. Great skill, that's nice. He's found the way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gently done. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's had it nicked away. Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And he's had a hit! There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is a great pick out. And he's cut it out. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Well, we expected better, and some real chance! He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain after 54 minutes is number 4.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so...
Shapes to shoot!
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Over to the left. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, number 14. Coming on the field, number 18, number 11.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Saint-Etienne are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be...
Heads it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Son Heung-min really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. That's a fabulous ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? So that's it, it is all over. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Alexander-Arnold taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. While this may be a relatively modern rivalry, it wasn't until the mid-80s when PSG came to prominence, but since then it has evolved into one of French football's greatest battles. From a footballing perspective, these two sides are very much big business and are inevitably involved in the big business areas towards the end of any season. There's a strong reason for the rivalry. It is definitely a regional one, almost a tribal one, between France's #1 and #2 cities from north and south. Two value systems which are utterly incompatible each with the other, and that is what is at the root of all this. Certainly one of the biggest reasons why there is so much passion and intensity surrounding this fixture. This is no easy civilised game, not a chance of that. Massive leap! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's forced to go back. Now he's off and running. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that is chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain after 23 minutes is number 19. Kylian Mbappé. Kylian Mbappé. Kylian Mbappé.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Caught offside that time. Robertson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gets his pass away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Played it again. Alaba.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Looking for the run. Well, that's well seen too. Casemiro distributed tidily. Brahim Diaz. He's made good progress from a deep position. Rodri. He's in space and looking for options. Rabiot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Spread it left. Marseille have it back and they can go again. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Paris Saint-Germain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Forward it goes. Son Heung-min. Now then, the ball's come loose. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. Rongier is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Paris Saint-Germain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's Son Heung-min. In comes the delivery. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
The attendance for this match was
Big chance to get at them.
72,306.
Played long and they could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Casemiro. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Casemiro.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bellingham. He's tried one. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
There's a real appetite.
Marseille have a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Rodri. That's been cut out, well played. Lirola. Paris Saint-Germain preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Paris Saint-Germain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Great ball if he can get there. Lirola.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Decent hit! In he goes again! Oh, it's gone in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.